Hello there, this is Sonia and I welcome you to yet another session of Grammar Forward. In our previous video, we discussed how to use the present simple tense with the verb to be. And we learned the present simple form of be when used with the personal pronoun it. Do you remember what it was? Yes, it is. It is. So while making that video, I decided that the next video should be about a very common error made while using it is or its. So here is a topic for today's lesson. Is it its or its? It's with an apostrophe or it's without an apostrophe? If you have any doubts regarding this topic, watch the video till the end and I assure you, you will start using these words confidently without any mistake. As I told you, mixing up it's without an apostrophe and it's with an apostrophe is an extremely common error. So we need to break them down. Let's start with the word it itself. What is it? It is a third person singular neuter pronoun. I'm sure that you are aware of that. And it is used instead of a thing, an animal or a bird, or an abstract idea. So when I talk about a table, I may use the pronoun it because table is an inanimate object. Or I may use the word it when I talk about a dog or a cat. Example, I have a cat. Here I'm talking about an animal. And in the next sentence, I use it has blue eyes. Instead of the word cat, which is a noun that stands for an animal, I use the pronoun it. Now let's imagine I want to talk about something that belongs to the cat. That is, something that cat possesses. For example, I'm talking about the eyes of the cat or the tail of the cat. How do I express that? I say cat's eyes or cat's tail. And how do I write that? I write cat, I use an apostrophe, then I write S, so it becomes cat's eyes. Similarly, I want to talk about something that belongs to a girl. For example, the dress that belongs to a girl. So how do I write that? I write girl's dress. So how did I write that word girls? The same pattern is used. Apostrophe S is added to the noun. Thus, generally, English uses an apostrophe S in order to show possession or ownership. So here you find all of these examples: cat's eyes, car's brake, man's shirt, girl's bag, all of them with an apostrophe S. So it's natural for people to think that when it comes to the pronoun it, we just add apostrophe S to show possession. But surprisingly, that's wrong. So how do we show possession when it comes to it? We write it without an S. English grammar sometimes has weird rules and this is one among them. So it's not just about its. When it comes to these personal pronouns like ours, yours, its, theirs, hers and his, we don't use apostrophe. We use these words without an apostrophe. So now it's clear that we use its without an apostrophe to show possession. Now let's take up some sentences in which we have used its to denote possession. Here is the first sentence. The dog chased its tail. Here I've used its without apostrophe in order to show possession. India is well known for its diversity. Again, it's without an apostrophe. She cooked the chicken in its own juices. See how I omitted apostrophe in order to show possession. Now moving on to its with an apostrophe. What is its? Its is nothing but a contraction of it is or it has. Contraction means short form. So here you can see that it is contracted into its, and I removed I here and that is denoted here with the help of an apostrophe. Similarly here it has, I removed two letters HA and that has been shown with the help of an apostrophe. But interestingly, we don't use its as a contracted form of it was. It's always it is or it has. Here I have two sentences for you as examples. It's a beautiful house. What do I mean by it's here? It means it is. It is a beautiful house. Here again, it's been raining the whole week. You can see the word been, so it's clear that it's not it is, it has. It has been raining the whole week. If at all any traces of confusion still remain, let me share with you some tips so that you can decide whether to use it's with or without an apostrophe. So here is tip number 1. When using it with an apostrophe, always remember that an apostrophe means short form. That's in the case of it's. When we write it with an apostrophe, that means short form. Number 2, if you can replace it's with an apostrophe with it is or it has, then you can go for it with an apostrophe. That means that you are right. For example, in this sentence, it's nice to meet you. It's clear that you can use it is instead of it's. So that means this is right. And the third tip is, when we use it's without an apostrophe, it will be followed by a noun. So here you can see this example. The bird was in its nest. You have its and you can see that it will be followed by a noun. So that shows the possession. So you can write it's without an apostrophe. Or you say the dog chased its tail. Its is followed by tail, which is a noun. Before winding up, let's practice what we learned. So let's go through these sentences and correct the mistakes, if any. I'm not sure if every sentence contains a mistake. You will decide. The first sentence is, you can't judge a book by its cover. Is it right to say it's without an apostrophe? What do you think? Yes, it's right, because that shows possession. And don't forget the tip I gave you. If that word is followed by a noun, here it is right, it's a noun, cover, then you can go for the word it's without an apostrophe. So this is right. The next one, it's time to move on. You have it's without an apostrophe. What do you think of this? Another tip I gave you was, if you have any kind of confusion, just see if you can replace this it's with it is or it has. Let's do that. It is time to move on. Yes, that fits in. So that means it should take an apostrophe. So the sentence was wrong. Now it is right. The third one, it's my cat. Its eyes are green. So you have two it's in this question. It's my cat. What do you think of that? Here actually I'm talking about it is my cat. So it should take an apostrophe. It can be replaced with it is. Then its eyes are green. You can see that I'm talking about something the cat possesses. And to be double sure, you can see that it's followed by a noun. So it should be it's without an apostrophe. So its eyes are green. The next one, it's easy to remember these rules. I hope it's really easy. What about this sentence? It's easy to remember these rules. This it's can be replaced with it is. So this is wrong. You should put an apostrophe. And the fifth one, it's been great talking to you. I have used it's with an apostrophe. To be sure, let's try to replace it's with it is or it has. So I can say here, it has been great talking to you, because you find this word been here. It's clear that it should be it has. So you can replace this with it has. So this is right. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and that you found it helpful. If so, please do like and subscribe to my channel. And please don't forget to click the notification bell so that you will know when I upload my next video. So see you in the next session. Goodbye until then. Take care and stay safe.